Hi everyone, and thank you for joining me and tuning in for another week with Marie's Dreamtime messages. We're starting a new month, which is February, and it's starting on the 3rd and running through until the 10th of February. There's going to be a full moon on the 9th, and that will be on the Saturday. So that's going to be a powerful time for letting go of any emotions or anything that's not serving us from the month or the start of the year. So if you would have got your card deck, it looks like this. Comes in a box. You've got your 85-page booklet and your 33 glossy cards with the famous white cockatoos on the back and all the Australian animals on the front. So every week I pull out 2 cards to keep us motivated and focused on our goals. Last week the 2 cards that we pulled out were with a dragon, crocodile by midnight with dragonfly, letting us know that we are determined and focused on a change to enable us to move forward with more ease. So change doesn't always come easy, but if we can push through this kind of change, it enables us to have a better better life that has less restrictions in it. And we also got a camel that is telling us to have trust, not to give up if we are faced with challenges, because you may be feeling some tough emotions such as anger, hate, or just emotions coming up to the surface, and that is a really good thing. We may find that this is really too hard for us or things like that. What's really important when we're going through these kind of emotions, sometimes they can be heavy. Obviously they're connected to the past, and so we just need to not dwell on it and continue to move forward and focus. The way that we can transform from this is continue to focus on the change that we want to make so that we can get closer to our goals in getting through this period. And that's what the animals can help us to make transformations in our lives. Bringing up certain kinds of emotions is very healthy for us, and in letting them go. So when that starts to happen, that is such a very good thing. The reason that is because that's taking up a lot of space. It's not serving us anymore, so it's your body's way of saying, hey, it's time for this to go. We need to let this go now so that we can make more room for something better to come in. So that's what enables us to have the leaps and bounds in our lives. So yeah, I hope you had a really great week, and so the challenges can actually be, you've probably heard this before, about the challenges can actually be blessings in disguise. So just whenever you're faced with a challenge, try to see how you can overcome this, maybe in a creative or fun way, which can add a little bit of spice in our life. So I'm just going to be shuffling the cards. The week is starting the 3rd of February and going until the 10th. So the first card that we came and popped out was with Platypus, the Australian platypus. I am clearing. It gives us the message that when I take time out in nature by water, I connect to the energy of my spirit, let go of a situation that isn't serving me. Platypus helps us to rejuvenate our spirit through the element of water and also mud. So mud is the center of the earth and is a very powerful purging, can help us to purge and purify our spirit and nature. So And that's what platypus helps us with. It could be in relation to people that are around us that could be toxic. You know, platypus can also help us do that in clearing away any kind of negativity that's associated with that. So let's have a look at the guidebook, page number 50, and rejuvenate your spirit by getting back to nature and connect to the body of water, trees, plants. For the best experience, the action step you want to take is nature is the best antidote for relieving pressure, tension, depression, and stress. Because when we have certain emotions build up, it could be anger, it could be rage, it could be hate. You know, don't even be scared about these emotions. That's probably my best advice, because they're designed to scare the crap out of you. So don't let fear win. You know, when there's been so much tragedy in our life from certain situations, it can build up. And when these kind of things build up, it can turn into pressure too, into depression and a lot of stress as well. So just don't worry too much about that. It can all be worked through. So allow the platypus to help you find your way back to yourself in nature, and let the moonlight guide you. See, there's a full moon coming on Saturday, so that is something to look forward to. The full moon gives us that oomph that we need when there is things that are stuck and feel like they need to just be released. So cleanse your spiritual energy by spending some time near water this weekend to rejuvenate, cleanse and connect with your spirit. Use whatever plants and herbs to also assist in your cleansing, and this will ideally bring to light this current challenge that you may be facing so that you can solve it. Take a look at page 12 and 13 for more ideas on cleansing your energy. So the negative, you may be feeling drained and scattered and negative. So the positive that the platypus can help you with is nature, spirit cleansing, recharging your energy again so that you can bounce back. So platypus is really a lovely animal to connect with in helping you to do this. So I do have some platypus on my store if you want to really go deep into platypus, and if you need a meditation that you can go into and connect with platypus more, if you're wanting to get a platypus this week, just send me a message and I'll send you through the meditation that you can do so that you can go into the platypus this week. Now let's see which animal is going to come up this week. That's going to go with platypus, and platypus is really one of my favorite animals because it gives me that reminder to cleanse my spirit. I can rejuvenate my energy no matter how I feel, because sometimes the build-up of emotions or energy, negative energy, can make you feel certain ways and can also cause you to make wrong decisions or act on impulse, which isn't always the best. The next card we got is with Emu. I am wise, giving us the message that when I listen to my inner guidance system, I understand the right choices are empowering me, and I am wise. And wise you are. Emu can tell us about culture, and also that that you need to understand that you do understand things in your way. You are wise, so don't forget about that. Number 16 is Emu, and so it tells us when emu dreaming, within the emu dreaming image is the male and the female emu. Quinine medicine trees either side, the rainbow serpent at the bottom, the spinifex grasses either side, the red dirt of the dry, harsh desert country, the rainbow serpent protecting the seed being planted into the ground, and the flowers are a food source and also a medicine of the ancient Aboriginal people of Australia, because nature is really the true medicine, and all the animals and plants and nature connected and wildlife to that. The action step is Emu gives you so much at this time, reminding you that your soul has more spiritual knowledge than you currently know about. So you have a lot of knowledge within you. Maybe you're not recognizing it. Maybe it's coming up to the surface even more so that you can understand the certain things that are connected to it. And when you can direct your intention, and intention is what it's about, intention is what carries your focus to the point that you're trying to get to. So the intention is very important. So direct it into something important such as culture or bringing together a family, and this will result in a very important spiritual connection you may not have known about until now. Be ready to take on this responsibility because you are ready. You may be feeling on the negative side, ignorant, procrastinating, that there may be a lack of responsibility. What Emu can help us with is to find this spiritual knowledge. It's like a blessing, and then it can really help you even align to your purpose when you can understand this spiritual knowledge more about you. It could be connected to your culture, it could be connected to your family, it could be connected to nature or the land. So that's what's coming for you this week. Just watch out for the messages that are coming that Emu and Platypus are telling us about. So the two cards that we got this week is with Platypus and with Emu, which could be telling us obviously that there's a cleansing that we need to do. Make sure you do that on the Saturday night, and that will be really powerful. You can also do smaller cleansing during the week, which will also help this challenge that you're trying to solve. And the Emu is telling you that there's some very important spiritual knowledge that you're about to unfold, that's about to unfold in your life, that's really going to align you more to your purpose. So have a wonderful week with these two, and I'll see you again like I do every week next week with Marie's Dreamtime messages. And have a wonderful week with the Dreamtime animals. Bye.